Alright, boys and girls, I hear weather in the background. We're going to right here is a bolt. This is what holds the caliper in. In my case it's a 9/16. So this is a 1979 Ford F250. Two-wheel drive. I realize that the wheel is already off, and I suspect you know how to take a wheel off. Because if you don't, you probably shouldn't be doing this. See how much of this I can get done. I hear rain in the background. You may also hear it. I stopped earlier because it was by George hot here in Florida, and the sun was right overhead. Got my junk inside my hubcap. Let's see here. Take the cotter key out. Take this little keeper out, whatever that's called. I had changed these brakes and caliper and hoses, not the caliper, yeah, the caliper, and the hoses and the shoes or pads here not too long back. But come to find out, the rotors were warped, and that really sucked. Alright, so we did the one side earlier. We're going to do this side. In my case, this is a 9/16. Off is the best way to get it off. There's a bolt on the back, what holds the caliper in place. I like these black gloves from the parts house, about $20 a box, I think, last time I bought them, but that's been several years back, I reckon. We've put a lot of money in this 79 Ford F250. It'll be just about new by the time we get through. Alright, there's that. Alright, so I'm not sure what it's called. It's a little rod that you gotta pound out. Got a punch and a hammer. There's a little spring keeper that goes on top of it. And it fell out. Let me go get it. And put it in here. This picks up like so. Brake chute comes out. Set it up here where it's not going to fall, hopefully. I'm going to go ahead and shrink the piston back in. Where's my little rod? There it is. either one, I guess. Let's try this one. I'm gonna push the piston back in. These rotors are smaller than the other ones because the other ones were old and wore. Let's take a big vise, or big C-clamp rather, and push this back down in place. Then I'm just gonna set it out of the way. Hopefully in a place that it'll stay. Right there looks good. Alright. So I got a roll of trusty shop towels. We'll lay this down. Take this apart. See here. Take my little screwdriver. Wipe the dirt off of it. I'll drop it. There's the bearing, the outer bearing and washer. Take this off. And we're going to set this down because in this case I just put all this together in the old rotor. Let's see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. Yep, that wasn't too bad, I guess. Let's see. Alright, so now we're there. I'm gonna knock the race, I'm gonna knock the race bearing and seal out of this one because I just put it in. So I'm gonna wipe my punch off so everything is kind of clean. There's a rag up underneath it. This worked on the other side, so it should here. Stay to the outside. Coming. I can feel it. It's out. So we now have, oh, that's heavy, the race, which we're no longer going to use because our new, there's the race, we're not going to use that even though it's new because the new hubs have them. All right. Get grease on my hands. Hold on a minute. All right. So I said I just changed these a few weeks ago. Found out that the rotors were warped. So there is our what was a new bearing. And the seal in the back of it. The cone goes in, or the taper. See, this is kind of cleaned off because I don't want no dirt in it. It's on, and that looks acceptable. I do believe. Can you hear the weather in the background? I can. At least it's not sunshiny hot. Yep, that's in. So now we put our rotor on. Rotor's on. Take our bearing and washer. Well, may have to separate it. There we go. It only goes one way. Okay. I'm going to take this rubber glove off because I got it greasy. We're going to stick our nut back on. And hopefully not cross thread it. Rotate this. My understanding is £27 for that. I've got this set up. Make sure it's going the right way. Rotate this while torquing. And I'm not left-handed, but I got the wheel turned a little bit in the wrong direction, so I can't use my right hand. It's got to be there. Pretty close. Oops. Got to seat the bearing, is my understanding. That noise is the brake shoe that's back there in the back. That's one click. Tighten up a little more. Alright, it didn't move that time at all before clicking. So let's see here. Nope, didn't move. Alright, so they say back it up somewhere around half a turn, and then, oops, that wasn't quite half a turn, and then do it manually. They say that's my understanding, that's what to do. Do your own research, but that's what I found. Now, I'm going to find my cotter pin. See if I can find my little pliers thing and make it a little straighter. My hole is right there. There's my hole. So I need to find one of these slots that fits that hole. If I can't find a slot that fits that hole, I'll have to tighten it up a hair more. I've always heard don't loosen them, but you know, that kind of sort of feels right. See if I can make this straight. Will it go in? It will go in. Look at that. Then bend that down, bend that up. A little hammer and Bend it out of the way. And bend it out the way. Put the dust cover back on. Thought I had another pair of gloves with me. Guess I'm losing my mind, so we will do our best to keep our greasy, grubby hands off of it. Only fits in one way. This. See here. Where's our shoe? We're missing our shoe. Wrong way, Mark. Flip it over. Look on the back. There we go. The other side on this sucked. Here we go. It's in. Here's our little drive pin and our little spring that keeps it from rattling, as I suspect what it is. Pull that up. Get it started and tap. Then put our little bolt back in. I believe it, when I understand it, takes 27 foot-pounds for this. So I did the other side. I actually hand tightened it and then checked it. I was already probably at 30. I hope y'all are having a good day. I should have videoed when I did the back brakes, but I just didn't. Alright, so we're going to swap that out for our trusty torque wrench. Already set to 27. Foot-pounds. There it is. I'm going to give it a little extra nudge just for fun. Well, that was easy. I wish they all went that fast, huh? See here. We'll go ahead and put our tire back on. Can't think of anything we're missing. And these tires are heavy, most assuredly. Well, I missed it. What am I missing here? I see it. Actually, I think I need to. Got the vehicle up a little bit because I didn't have it up very much. Using my leverage thing. Nothing there in the way. I see it. There it is. When I first started on this thing, it had two different size lug nuts, which I thought was crazy. So I don't use the, impact wrench for my tightness. I use a lug wrench. And when I get through, I drive it around the block or drive it 2 or 3 miles and come back and check them again with the lug wrench. But here recently, I started them like this. Because it's faster. It looks like we may have beat the weather. Mine are 3/4 inch. And I am not a mechanic. So I, being a not mechanic, if I can do it, that's the wrong one, Mark. You can do it. Here we go. These are 16-inch 10-ply tires. They ought to be here a while. This crisscross. So that one I did. This one. Maybe I got them. I think they're all tight. All right. Well, if you enjoyed it, hold on. If you found any value in it, I'm liable to be making a few more videos. I have some up, and what I don't have is a name for whatever the channel is. So if you can think of a name, let me know. So this is, it's got the wrong tailgate, but we ordered a new one. Ordered a new back glass. Done changed the back springs in the brakes and the drums and the inner and outer races and bearings all the way around. New lights, new bulbs, new fixtures. The inside ain't done yet by a long shot. We're gonna change it. Somebody painted the whole thing absolutely green. We'll try it with no gas, just hit the key. Ow, that was my finger, believe it or not, in the door. I got a power steering pump leak, I believe, right there at that hose. And one of these days, this thing will be Got new surrounds for that, but ain't put them on because I'm adjusting the lights. This thing's gonna be red and gray when we get through, so tune to find out. Have a great and blessed day, and God loves you.